Hey guys, it's Andres, and today I'm going to talk about the first time I ever smoked weed. And I just want to preface this by saying that no, I'm not a pothead like my best friend, and no, I do not smoke crack as you may think because of how many times I was asked that in Portugal. I have only smoked a handful of times, and to my future employers, you guys can give me a pee test any day you want. I promise you that there will be no THC in my urine or in my system because I do not smoke regularly. I smoked in 2015 for the first time on 420, weirdly enough, and I smoked every day after that for about 5 days. And I think I fucked it up the first time because the first time I ever smoked, I didn't feel any. We were talking about, oh, after I smoked weed, I felt so euphoric, like everything was moving around so slow, like the birds were chirping, the walls were singing to me, music just sounded delicious to my ears. But for me, that was not the case. I think that I smoked it wrong because I would inhale and not take a deep enough breath. But I learned after that you were supposed to take a deep breath, like you breathe in and then you like breathe in even deeper, if that makes sense. So on 420 I smoked weed and I did not feel a single thing. However, the next day on 421 I smoked again, and this time I think it was a joint and people were passing around the joint, and I just remember like having to be taught how to smoke weed in front of like 6 different guys. It was so embarrassing. And then yeah, so it was like a group of us smoking, and then I had to be taught. And so once they taught me, I remember doing it right, and then just being like okay the first time. A normal person would have just stopped, but then it went around 3 more times. It wasn't the same blunt, it was like a different one. So then I did it 3 times, and I thought that I was going to like pass out. Like I had never felt that before. Like my heart was racing, I felt so paranoid. And then but at the same time I was feeling very calm, and so I decided to peace out because I was a little pussy, and then I went to sleep. And then I kind of ruined my first time being high because I ended up just falling asleep. However, the first time where I remember I was just like super baked was on 422. I know my 5 day stint with weed was just crazy. So on 422 I remember being offered a bong. And then for some of you that may not know, a bong is that apparatus that is about yay high. It's filled with water. It bubbles. You take the thing out, and then you inhale all the, I guess it's like the oggy thingy in the cylinder. So you inhale that, and then to clear it is when you take away all that foggy part, and then you're supposed to get super high. So then they were passing it around, and then they wanted me to clear it. So I was inhaling. Mind you, I have asthma, so I'm pretty sure I almost died. So then I put it to my lips, and then I start to take the biggest hit, I think, known to man. And then I'm going, and then they want me to clear it. So then I ended up clearing it, and then I just remember coughing for like what felt like 5 minutes straight. My throat felt so dry. I was just coughing. And then I think I popped out a lung. I needed so much water, like my lips were dry. I was so thirsty. And then I got so high, my eyes were immediately bloodshot red. I told my friends, like everything seemed funny to me. Like my friend was also high. He was saying some ridiculous stuff, and I thought it was pure fucking comedy. So then I ended up going back to my room. Meanwhile, I'm still high at this point. And then I was extremely hungry. So then I was looking around, and the one thing that I had in my fridge was almond milk. And then I was like, oh my god, almond milk. So then I drank, so I open it, start chugging almond milk. And I know you guys probably think that I'm the most disgusting human being right now for chugging fucking almond milk. But no, I was also eating Fruity Pebbles that were above my mini fridge. A normal person would have poured the Fruity Pebbles in a bowl and then poured almond milk in it and then just started eating that for like the whole thing. No, I was drinking almond milk in one hand, fucking scooping up Fruity Pebbles by the other hand. I just remember going back and forth, almond milk, Fruity Pebbles, almond milk, Fruity Pebbles, almond milk, Fruity Pebbles. And I just remember devouring my whole thing of almond milk and my whole thing of Fruity Pebbles. I was so fucking high that I just remember laying down. Mind you, I had class the next day at like 7 in the morning. I had cleared this bong at like 2 a.m. I slept through all my classes the next day. I ate so much Fruity Pebbles. I woke up and I was at least 10 pounds heavier and I looked pregnant. Like, it was so bad, which is why I don't do it anymore as much. Like, I did it, I think, twice studying abroad, and I have not done it since, because when you smoke, it gets you so, I don't know, it feels amazing, but for me, I get super paranoid. Like, if I'm high and I hear two people talking, I get extremely paranoid, and I get extremely hungry too. So I will be fucking starving. When I could have eaten a full course meal smoked, and then I'll be starving, and then I eat so bad, like extremely bad, to the point where like my stomach feels terrible and I have the worst heartburn. Not to mention I cough so bad and I have asthma. Just remember it being the funniest time, and I just thought I would share my first time smoking weed. I think that it's great. However, if you're doing it every single day, who am I to fucking judge? It's your life, do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, for me personally, I could not do it every day. I'll do it every once in a while, but every day, no. I've done a bong, a bowl, a blunt, and I did an edible once, and that story is, I'll save that for next time. But yeah, so that's my story of my first time smoking weed.